Welcome to Doership today. We begin with stillness of being. That we may become aware of the presence of the divine within us. That the I within you, the ego within you, which is only an instrument, it is not who you are, nor is it the doer, the true doer. The notion of self, the idea of self, the illusion of self makes you think that you're doing. It's a universe that is doing through you. So it's extremely important in meditation that you understand this, that you let go of doership by centering in beingness. That's where your experience of divinity will increase. Observe the mental patterns of ego that tend to hold you in limitation. Observe them. The feeling of loneliness, unworthiness, impatience, unforgiveness, they're there. Sometimes you can't see it, but they hold you frozen or captive. And limit your freedom of being. In beingness, you are ultimately free, absolutely free. That's the goal of meditation. To live in flow, living beingness, beyond doership. Observe the silence within you. It's your true nature. Use the breath as an instrument, a tool, to bring prana to the vital body and oxygen to the physical body. Use the breath as a tool to bring prana to the vital body through Ida Pingala, the energy channels associated with the nostrils. And allow the oxygen to come to your lungs. Until you can feel the body's instinct to breathe and the instinct of your vital self, vital body, pranamaya kosha, for prana. The vital body is fed from inside, the prana from Kundalini, and it's fed from the prana from outside through Ida Pingala. And when you're awakened, you can actually feel that prana coming in at Ida Pingala with a connection to the medulla and the spinal column and chakras. Don't be impatient. It's already there within you. If you don't feel the heat of Pingala Nadi, right nostril, or the coolness of either nostril, left side, or prana along the central channel, just be patient. It's all in the seeing. All in the letting go of the notions that you have that come from the past. Letting go of them, detaching from them. Leaving the mind free to explore the inner territory. Use the breath masterfully as I've taught you. Conscious of oxygen and conscious of prana. Opening up your awareness to the prana apana cycle, in breath and out breath. Until you can begin to feel the energy of prana and apana, and that takes you beautifully to the energy of inhalation and exhalation. And then the pauses will flow naturally. Even after the lungs are filled, using inhalation, you can still feel the prana moving until apana kicks in. And then it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So maintain a manas awareness and a medulla awareness and spinal column awareness. And ensure that you have a full breath that allows you to traverse the spinal column slowly, because you're filling the belly, you're filling the rib cage, the chest area, middle lobes of the lungs, and you're opening up the chest gently, the shoulders, that you can fill the upper area. It requires awareness and practice. Now, even as I speak to you, I'm identifying with everything that I'm saying to you and holding it in practice with you. Stay with me. Stay with each other. We are all one in consciousness. If mantras appear in the mind, do not think in terms of doership. Allow it to resonate more than repeating. That's when you listen to the mantra happening in the mind, it's even more beautiful, because then you can hear it in the akash. The subtle space. Now, just a reminder to allow the energy to move your body, if it does, to allow the energy to flow along the channels. You may gently sway, the neck may move, the hands may move. When you come to the heart chakra, that happens. and meet with the Kundalini, with your attention, where she wants to meet you. Test all the areas. Now maintaining the same center of awareness. Maintaining the same center of awareness. Open up your consciousness to the physical body. And slowly belly breathe with a little more oxygen. Slowly belly breathe, bringing in a little more oxygen into the lungs. Belly power is the vital power that drives the physical. But Manipura energy, it's the firepower, the fire center. It makes you more able to sense the light around you. And it recharges the enteric nervous system, large nervous system. Bring more oxygen in there. And remember, it's a gut brain. The nervous system of the gut behaves as a brain. It also produces the feel good in the body, neurotransmitters. And as you open up the belly to breathe a little more, become a little conscious of the root and the sacral. Sacral gives the power of fertility, the strength. And the root gives the power of grounding to the earth. Sacral has the power of water element. And the root has the power of the earth. So it represents the kapha dosha in Ayurveda. When you're too much vata in excess, the air and space elements, you come down there. When you're too much pitta, you come down there too. Pitta is the fire. And now slowly go to the chest area. That's the air element. The touch awareness. And begin to feel the palms of your hand becoming more sensitive to the air around you in touch. And the skin, the organ of the skin, being more sensitive to the air element. And of course, lung awareness. And as you open up the shoulders to breathe a little more, focusing in the throat area, you come into the space element. And the sounds in the space, the physical sounds in the space. And then energize the entire system. Breathing more oxygen to the body and bringing more prana to the full body. Or let's push the air out and allow the air to come in so beautifully and freely. and enjoyably. The force is in the outer as you push out, and you gently come in, enjoying the breath. In this, you use the complete torso and the strength of the abdominal area. It's just a joy to breathe. The head feels more clear. The senses become more energized. And then you're more ready for activity. Still centered in the inner space. So here's where we'll close the meditation with the Om sound. Remember, Om has 3 syllables, A, Um, A. Catch them and catch a sound from them. That makes for the healing sound that you get from the chanting of Om. That's why we call it the God sound. It covers all the sounds, the whole range of sounds that we can make. So let's breathe out through the mouth. In through the nose. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So I hope you enjoyed the stillness today, the meditation. It's just a joy to begin the day with it.